Philly. North. Y'all know what time it is, baby. Philly. Fly, Eagles, fly, baby. I gotta start with that, baby. Fly, Eagles, fly, baby. Here you go, baby. Y'all know what time it is. Fly, Eagles, fly, baby. Go Birds, baby. Y'all know what it is, baby. Die hard here. Anyway, I want to talk to y'all about the Philadelphia Floortakers. Philadelphia Floortakers was a group that I created in the 80s, okay? As you can see us in the background right here, this is a live picture. It's a still shot. It's not really that clear, but this is when we were performing on a show in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania that started out dancing on air, right? WPHL Channel 17 over in Winfield, PA. Now, I was actually a regular dancer on the show. You know, it was kind of like, if you don't know, because I know most of y'all probably know, but it was kind of like Soul Train, American Bandstand. Kelly Ripa started on there. It's a lot of celebrities started on there. A lot of entertainers got they start on there. Wow, it's a New Kids on the Block, Madonna, Foursome D's. There's so many groups that was on this show. It was a big show back then. Okay. Anyway, what I'm trying to get into, the Philadelphia Floortakers, we were in a competition and against a pop group called the Scanner Boys, okay? And I've been seeing a lot of blogs and getting messages about the Floortakers and about the competition. You know, this is television. So the way it went down is back then is everybody, you know, we danced, and then I think it was a week or 2 week out wait when all the viewers got to send in a fan mail, whatever you want to call it, their votes. I'm sorry, they sent their votes in trying to judge the winner of the contest, right? So at the end, they came in and they say, okay, Scanner Boys win. I'm like, okay, that was rigged. But it's all good, because let me say this to you. Philly Floortakers, Scanner Boys have been in at least 5 to 10 talent shows that we were in together. They didn't even place. In every talent show we was ever in, we was number 1. And I'm talking 100 to 200 talent shows at the Powell Lead and all over Philly. You know, I mean, in and off television, in and out of the newspaper. Look, Philly Floortakers, look it up yourself. It's right there. But my point is, for them to say, yeah, we beat y'all. Look, dude, don't speak that. Don't speak that. But you know what? I got mad love for all entertainers, dancers, performers that's coming out of Philly, because it's a grind, man. Remember, we coming up in the 80s on television every day. It wasn't no social media, all this Instagram and Facebook and YouTube, none of that. We blew up without that. Think about that. It's a whole different world now. We didn't have all that, but always had a vision of another way to get there. We performing on Wildwood, Atlantic City, Texas, Georgia. I can't name all these cities. We perform all over, you know, around the United States. And the one of the big ones, the Philadelphia Spectrum. We did the 76ers game probably 50 times. Matter of fact, halftime at the 1983, the championship game, I think it was game 2. You see us on there, halftime, doing our thing. And when the Philadelphia 76ers call you, believe me, they only call stars, baby. I never saw the Scanner Boys out there performing. Did you? I'm just trying to let you know, man. Don't. Y'all can eat that. But let me say this: Snake and the Scanner Boys. I was recently told he was in a Shock Explosion also. It's a good brother. Snake was the truth, man. He was the man, you know, and he was like the lead. To me, he's the lead dancer there, but it was Rennie's group. I'm not taking that from the Scanner Boys, because Rennie is a good brother. You know, he always is a good brother, but me and him was always clashing back then. You know, it's like who wants the spotlight, who's gonna get the more. But look, we always had it. I had it from, you know, even from playing basketball to entertainment to being a recording artist. And look, I'm gonna get all into all that with y'all, because yes, it's been a lot, but you know, God is good. That's all I can say. But anyway, y'all didn't beat us, man. But I got love for y'all, because Pop Along Kids, Shock Explosion, so many more dance groups, entertainers that were out there. To me, my opinion, was way better than the Scanner Boys. You know what I'm saying? And we got a lot of steppers out there, the Floortakers, that was up to that competition with us. But the difference with the Philly Floortakers is, back then, what's that, 30 years ago? I don't even know how long ago it was. I had a whole different vision. Remember, I got us the Harlem Globetrotters game, the USFL, the Philadelphia Stars, our Arbor Showcase, City Lights. Like, the newspapers, Daily News. You look up Philly Floortakers, all that's right there. You ain't got to take my word, but I work hard. And I did what I needed to do back then. Again. None of this social media. I blew it up by using that brain and thinking and saying, man, it got to be another way to get us to another level. And I did that, with the grace of God. I was able to do that. And I love my people, the Floortakers. So I'm gonna try to roll this reel so y'all can kind of see the competition and you see what's going on, man. But again and again, I take nothing from no groups that come out of Philly. Philly was a straight grind, and I'm going to repeat that. Philly is a grind. Believe me, you come out of Philly, you grinding, baby. And to get Philly to accept you, it's a grind, man. So many rap groups, and listen, all the new rap groups that's been out in the last 20, 25, 30 years, believe me, I see you. Especially when you coming out of my hometown, Philly. Believe me, I see all of you. I see Meek, I seen Beans, I see Gil, I see Wallow, I see dude, I can't even think of it. It's so many, Cassidy, like so many groups out of Philly. I see y'all. But dude, remember, y'all was blessed, and y'all got to take advantage of that, because y'all got that social media, man. We didn't have that, man. It was, and when they start talking about selling records out of the trunks, that's a joke to me, dude. I was doing that early 80s. In Philly, we wasn't. I'm gonna tell you what. Go back to the 80s. Most of the Philly artists like MC Breeze, Schoolie D, Malika Love, Yvette Money. It's so many groups. What, Lady B, I gotta give Lady B props. Lady B put a lot of us on. But I'm gonna tell you, the groups back then, we wasn't looking for a deal. We worked hard, we took our cash, we took our money, we saved what we had and got it how we can get it, and we bought the wax, went to the studio, paid studio, bought the wax, did what we had to do. And I promise you, most people went over Jersey to disc makers, and disc makers killed a lot of us. Woo, that's a whole nother story right there, boy. I mean, they killed us. It's like this just bootlegged our stuff all over the man. I'm overseas. I'm playing, and I'm like, overseas. Like, look, we got none of that. But that's all cool. That's another story. But it all started from 1800 North 16th Street, baby, Philly, PA. That's North Philly, if you don't know. Respect for the whole city of Philly, I remember the Gazelle Boys back in the day. All these groups popping in my head. My bad. Tough Crew. There's a lot more groups, but I get into that, a little later. But I just wanted to come on and introduce what I'm going to do. Be talking about Philly Floortakers, talking about Mr. Tuxedo, that y'all would already know that, if you know what it is. Down south, created a television show down there, the Philly Brown Show. Look, it was big. It did good down there, brother coming out of Philly doing his thing. And a lot of different other things I want to discuss. But anyway, for now, hey man, it's one love. Fly Eagles fly, baby. Super Bowl. I knew at the beginning of the season, I'm telling you, I had started, writing this song. Like, I mean, they made me get back to old school rap. Just be like, okay, I had to write it. But y'all can look that up too, it's on the book, different areas. But I just wrote it, so I had to write a song. That's my hometown, that's my team, man. Wow, so much love for Philly, the Eagles, North Philly, South Philly, Southwest, West Philly. God, Mount Airy, Chestnut Hill, you know, even the outsides of it, Radnor, Drexel, Villanova, like all that, man. It's my home, baby. It's number one, baby. So I'm doing a lot more talking about this and getting down with this. But again, I'm in this with just mad love to all of the Philly groups from the 80s that went through the grind, that paid their dues, man. Like, let me tell you, if you hear some of these stories, it'll blow your mind. You know, it's sad what went down with Steady, and cool seeing all of them, man. But, wow, I can't really speak on that. You know, it's West Philly, man, but you know, still mad love for them. They was artists, man, but you know, we all make mistakes. That's all I can put it like that. Like, but that's a big mistake right there, man. But hey, man, what Beretta say? Don't do the crime if you can do the time. Don't do it. I don't want to make a joke of that, you know, but it's just mad love to all of them over there. You know, Hilltop Hustlers, EST, the McNicholas one, the greatest man alive. Again, shouts out to all my Philly, the new artists. You know, the new artists. Again, I mentioned that already, but I mention that again, man. All the new artists, man. That's coming out in Philly. That was ripping Philly. That held Philly down, man. I remember I was down south and I heard Gil and them, and you know, yeah, that's us. And I'm like, they out of Philly, major figures. Like, that's Philly, baby. I was making sure DJs was playing that down south. That's my home, man. That's my love. Anyway, one love to y'all. I get back to y'all about the, you know, again, Mr. Tuxedo. There it is. Philadelphia Floortakers. That's my dance group I started. When I was a recording artist, it was Philly Floortakers and Mr. Tuxedo. The radio show and video show that I had in Philly, Tuxiano Brown Rap Tracks, Tuxiano Brown Philly video show, I'm sorry. But it's a lot, but I get all into that with y'all. But for now, right now, fly Eagles fly, baby. One love to y'all. One love to all my artists out of Philly, rappers, comedians, R&B artists, whatever, you know. Much love to Philly, y'all. I'm out. One love. I get back to y'all though. Peace. Deuces. Fly Eagles fly, baby. Fly Eagles fly, baby. Fly.